guess what? We got a very special video for you today, cool kids. Oh yeah, the excitement builds. The excitement builds. Let the excitement build. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. Got some mail. Yeah, and the guy who sent me this, he is a regular, this point of discussion anyway on this channel. So I'm going to put it in the comment section there, or description. We're going to put their channel up there so you guys can check them out. Garden Fresh Maters. I can't eat them as fast as they're growing. Yeah, but that's going to end soon, because we got a big old cold snap, huh? Anybody else having this cold snap? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, it got really cold really quick this year, and we haven't had frost yet, but man, I would not be shocked if it hits before Halloween. When do you guys usually get your first frost? Yeah, and that really cuts into the mater production, don't it? The maters are already starting to kind of turn colors. They get like this sickly green with blotches on the skin when it gets cool. Now, I don't know the mechanics of that, but I do know it's a pretty good sign that you're getting lower quality maters. Yeah. Still edible, though. Still edible. We might do some fried green maters, you know. All right. So, here we go. All right, here we go. So, this is from the FG Stacker. And we've got some particulars on the items we've received here. Now, this was on his video, Stop the Melt, or something to that effect. And what had happened was he had poured some awesome pours. And I don't have much poured stuff, I can tell you that. If any. Matter of fact, the only poured thing I had, I gave away years ago. Yeah. To a co-worker, gave it to him. It was a cat shaped nubbin of silver. Yeah, it was the only poured thing I've ever owned. Yeah, it was 1 ounce. 1 ounce. All right. So here we go. We're going to look at what we got here. And one of these might end up being my pocket piece if you watched FG Stacker's video. And I'm going to show you why here in a second. So, it's not just random. I actually had a purpose for this purchase. Yay! Alright, so what happened was FG had poured some stuff and it wasn't selling or whatever. They weren't exactly just right the way he wanted them. I don't know. You'd have to ask that man. But, oh wow, okay. There's something in here I don't know, man. I if it is what I think it is, oh my goodness. Thank you, sir. So he was offering them up for sale on the YouTubes, and I was at work with my coworker, and that I showed him the video. We were watching it actually together, and she said, "Oh my goodness, I love this." I will show you what she loved. This is what sold him. He don't know this, but this is what sold him all this silver that I bought. Right here. She saw this. That was it. That was it. That was, yeah. So, if you guys don't know, FG Stacker, he makes his own pours. Morningstar Metals, I believe, is what he calls his company. And I do remember I said I could probably sculpt him a cool design like this. The problem is I work a lot of hours, all the hours. So, and he did stamp these. They weren't stamped on his video, but he has stamped them. So we're gonna go through piece by piece. I got some really cool information here and some stickers, and those are for my co-worker who's part of the Consortium Argentum, we call ourselves. The Consortium Argentum. And what we do is we find silver deals and we split it up, you know. It's kind of a loose confederation more than a strict consortium, but it definitely works. And when I go to the coin show, I always have 2 or 3 members of the consortium with me. So when I said I bought the last coin show video I did, where I said I was not secret shopper, what is that? Personal shoppering for somebody. That is what happened there. So that was the consortium. Yep. I am going to show you guys what we got here. With no further ado, because I've had plenty of ado. I'm thinking about munching on tomatoes. Man. Don't they taste so much better off the vine, though? So here we go. Game of Thrones Strife. Okay, so here we go. This is the one I like. This is the one I bought, and I'm going to show you why I bought it. So first of all, this resembles House Targaryen's sigil in the famous, popular television series on HBO, Game of Thrones, right? And that's why he's named it the Game of Thrones Strife. It's 1 of 1, so it's the only one in existence. It weighs 2.8 ounces. And it's 0.999, which will, I'm sure, there it is. 0.999. Yep, fine silver, FS. Fine silver is 0.999 or better, guys. If it's 4 nines, 5 9, whatever. I've seen all kinds of gimmicky things, but if someone says fine silver, it just means it's pure silver. It's close to pure as we can get it. All right, here we go. So, I'm not even going to talk about Melt on this stuff because he has sent something awesome with this that just makes this amazing. Thanks so much. I know I don't even know what to say, man. Wow. It was one of the items he had on there. It was actually one I think I almost grabbed it, or maybe my coworker almost grabbed it. Wow, yeah, very good. So, let me pause this and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so this is the House Targaryen sigil, or heraldry in the show, right? Game of Thrones. This is what our main man, the FG Stacker, has produced. Now, I bought this. He said he had this in his pocket for a while, right? Which is really cool. Because I'm going to make it a pocket piece. I'm going to show you why. Hold on. Many moons ago, when I was a young man, I used to work security. And we had a special thing I did. This is why I first started stacking silver. And what I did was I bought a coin for everyone on my team with a dragon on it, right? And so the way it worked was is if you had your dragon, right, you were good. But if you didn't have your dragon, you had to buy, a soda or something, right? You had to pay the price, right? And so I always just kept my dragon in my pocket. Here's my dragon coin. So this is a Canadian half pence bank token. There's the dragon right there. It's the old St. George, baby dragon getting stomped by a horse, right? This is from the 1850s, if I remember right. Let's see here. Okay, half pence, half penny. Hay penny. It's a hay penny. That's what we'll call it. 1850. Yep, right on the money. And there's the dragon there. Well, we are now going to replace that with this. Now, all those guys that were on that security team with me are no longer working there. They're gone. They've all moved on to bigger and better things. And, that's how it goes on security gigs. A lot of them became state police and such. State police, one of them's a prison guard now. Different stuff. So, I went on to go to college and leave the whole security game behind. Sorry, I had to eat another tomato. Anyway, so that is going to be the pocket piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a flip for it and put it in my wallet. But it's 2.8 ounces of pure silver with the Morningstar. And this is, literally the only hand-poured thing I own, period, bar none. So that is a really awesome piece. I believe it was around $42.50 an ounce on the stuff I bought, or something like that. I haven't done the math. Who cares? It doesn't matter. He gave it to us for about what he said it would cost him to replace it. And that's about right, because if you go buy generic rounds, you ain't getting them at Melt. You know what I mean? I don't know what you guys are doing, but I ain't getting them at Melt. So, here's the cool part. I have flips that'll hold this thing. So, when FG was going to send it, he asked me if I wanted a flip or anything fancy, or a capsule. I don't know. It was, and I'm like, nah, man, we good. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to put. Hold on, I shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, that's not good. So, all right, I'll have to edit this video and remove that. Okay. I'm going to put this in my wallet. And it's now in my wallet. We are good. It fits. Now, I also started a new club. It's the Super Secret Condor Club. Everybody in that club has a Condor coin that I got for them. And that is my current employee situation. Anyway, I'm going to cut all this out. All this is out. Cutting it. You heard that first. Too much info. Alright, now cool kids. Big Token's out. It's out for good. That has been replaced with a 2.8 ounce Morningstar Metals Fun Grab. And here we go. Alright, now this is what my coworker got. And we're going to look at that because we got this here. So that's the. I'm pretty psyched, man. This is awesome sauce. Good stuff. FG. Woo! Coming through. All right. Next up, we got the Flag Eagle. Number 2 of 2. So there are 2 of these in the whole world. And we have 1. And this is 1.14 ounces. There you go, 1.14. 0.999 fine silver, 1 ounce, or ounces, 1.14. And there it is, an eagle with an American flag. America, right? Now that, she could not resist that, my coworker. She was really into that. And the fact that it comes in a cool capsule, that's just a bonus, right? Okay, and then this was the one that, like I said, got her real excited. 2.98 ounces of, good stuff here. And look at that, Morningstar Metals. So you guys, if you're wanting some Morningstar Metals, this is your COA, right? Certificate of Authenticity. Finn, get away from those donuts. Sir, I'm going to ask you once to get away from those donuts. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. All right. Now, so this is a cool thing to have when you're dealing with this, because you can put it with the piece. So this is the Smoking Buffalo. What was that? 2.98 ounces? No, 2.8 ounces. That's what it was. Okay. So that's 2.8 ounces of fine silver. And it's all there. 0.99 fine silver. And you got that Smoking and Joking Buffalo. And it looks like he's antiqued these, colored them, oxidized them or sulfur, something. I don't know. He's done something to give it like an antique finish. But that's hella cool. I don't care who you are. Anyway, she saw that. She's like, count me in. I want it. I got to have it. So I immediately messaged on the message there, and I said, hey, this one, just take them off. They don't even exist. Forget about it. And I don't know how long his video had even been out. I don't think it'd been out very long. That's done. Now, this is what he sent. I did not order this. So if this... Oh, wow. So this is a very generous gift, and he has hit this with sulfur or something to give it a rainbow tone on this. And that is freaking awesome. I mean, that's crazy. I don't even know what to say. That's... wow, it's so cool, man. Look at that. Yeah. With that rainbow toning, you got this nice tree. I don't know if it's like a tree of life, the VTA tree or whatever it is. But he's toned this up. And he's got his sigil there, 2025, 2.8 ounce. That's just crazy. Guys, yeah, that is so generous. So I want to get into that's really nice. I mean, I sent him some cool world coins, but I didn't send him nothing this nice, man. That's just crazy. That is very cool. That will be treasured for all time. We're not selling that one. He sent these stickers too. And he told me, he said, make sure your coworker gets some of these stickers. So if my coworker's watching, which I'm sure she is, we're gonna get some of these really cool stickers. Yeah. Wow. I don't even know if I got it upside down or... Wow. This one, yeah, with the Homer Simpson. That's it. That's good stuff. And then, of course, the flowers. And I don't know, is that a symbol? What's that say? Oh, I remember. Hold on. I believe his daughter is an artist, and that, right? Let me know, FG, if I got that right. I believe his daughter is an artist, and she does the artwork for this stuff. I might have it wrong, but I believe that is what I'm looking at here. Okay, so yeah, let me know, FG, when you see this video, and thanks so much. This is you went above and beyond, sir, and I gotta recommend this guy to any. I'm not even saying he's gonna send you guys free stuff, but I'm sure he likes to send stickers. I mean, it's man, it was quick. He sent it as quick as he could. There was a little hold up in the mail, but that is not his fault. Anyway, have a nice day. Find all the collectibles of dreams and just do it up, man, guys. Collect it up and like, share, and subscribe. Bye.